Okay, welcome to another market outlook. First things first, I need some water. And second thing second, little chain. I need to lock in. So yeah. Today obviously we are looking at gold first up. Honestly, I don't know what I'm thinking for gold today. Like the market structure is just not really clean. It's a little wicks. A lot of build-ups. Daily is just clearly rejecting this top area here. Plus, I've just come off an incredible week for gold. Like you guys saw my recap, I hit a 113 earlier this week. So yeah, and with yesterday's little dump, not sure how I feel about it. You know what I mean? It's showing bearish, but then we're just bouncing straight off the pivots. So, anyways, let me actually get rid of this little pivot thing. I do like using this indicator sometimes. My mate put me onto it, but regardless, gold, if anything, you're just looking long. Like all it is higher time frame structure right now, so potentially coming down into a zone like this before looking long again, or maybe here, but that's already been tapped. So I think I'm gonna wait for next week before anything plays out on gold. Moving into GU and EU, we have finally gotten that push above here. And we have swept orders out from over here, which is wonderful. I missed the shorts last night from off of this only because it hit during Asia. Oh no, sorry, it hit during London. How the fuck did I miss this? Anyways, regardless, I missed that yesterday. I think it was just because I was editing or I was at the gym, something like that. But yeah, this was honestly not a bad trade to have taken, as you can see. Not as much inducement, however, we did get a little build up here. Regardless, we finally got that big push down that we've been looking for. Broke lows after sweeping the liquidity. As you can see, all of these have now been swept, and we should continue to move further. So, hopping into the 30-minute time frame, you can see we have now created our break. Boom. We have finally broken these lows after obviously fiddling around for a little bit. Um, Swept up here, came into these orders, filled them, and turned back down. What this means for today, hopefully we can get a push up into this zone. This is where I'll be looking short tonight, or yeah, if it shows up today, potentially even next week, because this is a long way for it to work. Regardless, I really like this zone, but as you can see, we hop up into the hourly, and now it drags us into towards a zone as such. However, we've got all these little orders here. I know, like, it might seem a little stupid or whatever, but like, when you see a block of orders like this, obviously it's going to create resistance. I don't trade like support and resistance or anything, but when it's a nice block like this, it's not bad to take a trade off of, especially when you're in line with it. So what I'm hoping for, obviously market structure, we just broke, formed not three lots of inducement, I guess two lots of inducement here. However, we'll be looking for a slower move up today. So for example, move up as such like this, move up, move up, move up, sweep this inducement, sorry, create inducement, come down, break, sweep up, tap us in, sweeping that, close out of the zone, get our break, stops to break even, and boom, 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 trade down. Honestly, if I do get entered into this trade, I'll hold it really low because I like this setup a lot. I'm probably going to target down towards these lows. Obviously, I'll be taking partials along the way. Like, I'll be taking partials probably these lows here, simply because of all of these orders to the left, which is going to create a little bit of chop here for us. Not necessarily bad. It just means it might be slower and not potentially tap us in for the day. But what that means is there is a large build up of orders here that we can sweep, collect before tapping us in, generating liquidity. So, regardless, moving into the euro, same sort of thing. We have now just broken all of these lows. This is a lot, like a lot cleaner, because as you can see, we've broken all of these lows. We have all of this resting, well, not liquidity, but support, resistance, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't like using the word because everyone will throw you off and judge you for it. But anyways, as you can see here, don't worry, did not take that trade that you saw there. It was drawn up. We've got all of these orders within the way, all of these to the left, and then we've probably got a few touches on the chart. Here, here, yeah, anyways. Pointless to go back that far. Regardless, this is a really nice zone. Once again, you hop up into the hourly and you're like, oh, we could take the zone above. That's why you just watch, see what the market does before entering off of any sort of zone. So obviously we are looking for shorts to the downside now with GU and EU. From this zone, most likely, obviously we just want to generate this liquidity, but we have just broken these lows after, like I said, using this bump in the road, right? You can see all the orders just sweeping, 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 sweeping after we hit here, which was our initial short zone that we wanted to go from. Obviously didn't get it because we just launched down, but we did take longs from up, down, up a bit. I think it was on GU that we call that move regardless. The other reason why I'm looking for shorts on these pairs is because we finally got to push up on the DXY. We've broken this little trend line of going down. Obviously, I want, like, we got our break on the hourly and whatnot. We broke these highs. I wanted it on the 4 hourly before anything. Like, I wanted a break here, an internal break off of this. We did not get that yet. However, we are starting to turn bullish. We could not break. We'll go to the daily. We could not continue the trend line of going down. We swept and we reversed. Obviously, you can see we broke on the daily here. We're just coming down into this daily demand zone here. We've reacted out of it. Hopping into the 4 hourly. Did want a break here. Obviously didn't collect that, but regardless, we got it on the 1 hour. We got nice clean breaks on the 1 hour. Demand zone formed here. Obviously, the one that I have drawn up is the 30-minute, but regardless, we're starting to get that push up, which is why I am looking for shorts here off of the EU and GU pairs. Regardless, moving into the Japanese yen pairs, we've got UJ. This is what I'm looking at. I am really, really confident in this. I think I have a limit set for it right now, so hopefully we get a trade recap going for Friday. Regardless, could be a good way to end the week. So as you can see, on UJ, we've come down, broken these lows, and now we've got equal lows sitting here. You can see on the hourly, a lot cleaner. We've got equal lows sitting here now. And we've also got this to collect. So these equal lows I'm loving as a target, but regardless, you can see here we've got an hourly zone, nice clean break of structure, 3 candles, come up, orders, 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 inducements, right? It's like little sets of liquidity here. Dropping in, sorry, I'll show you all the zones. It's a 2-hour zone and it's a 4-hour zone. Like literally 3 candles, boom, perfect. It doesn't get much cleaner than that, equal lows. So, and we've also got this demand zone here sitting underneath all of these orders. The main reason that I might not be so confident within this is because we will be taking it. We won't be taking it within a, what's it called? Here, wait, let me get the game box out. We're not taking it in a discount. Oh, I guess we are taking it in a discounted range. But if you draw it up to these lows, it is not a discounted range. Discounts up here. So we could potentially hit this zone before coming back down. Regardless, if you draw it down from these lows here, this whole leg on the 4 hourly before we come back down and complete the leg, I do honestly think that we will be taking a short from here. Because you can see it's a 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. 1 hour is where I refined it to, but then we've got the 30-minute, right? I think I'm taking this from the 30-minute refined. Yeah, I'll be taking it from the 30-minute refined zone here that you can see. Let me just draw this out. That's where my entry is. Oh, this is, yeah, off of the 30-minute refined because it lines up with the 15 as well. We've got our 15-minute zone here. On the 15-minute, you can see swept inducement, rejected it, and it's now slow and steady market structure coming up to tap us in. This could be a potentially very good trade again on UJ. We've had a few nice trades on UJ recently. Regardless, going into the Great British Pound to Japanese yen. Sorry. Nice 30-minute zone here. This is what we're looking at right now. We've got our inducement, got our breaks. We're clearly fucking bearish, right? Look at this. Even go on the 4 hour. We have just broken these lows. That's a huge break, huge break. And now we've got all of this to collect. So clearly we've formed up. It was chopped. This was disgusting. I don't really like this. But then we finally got clear direction. Couldn't find a zone before. Now we have a nice zone. And that is what I'll be hoping to take a short off of. This will happen really soon, actually, very soon. Little 1 to 5 to target these lows down here. Honestly, might take partials here and let a runner go whilst trailing my stop. Regardless, really, really nice setup. So these two setups are what I'm looking for today. They are really clean. Well, sorry, I'm looking for 4 setups today, to be honest. I just think we've got a lot more a lot more to do within the currency to US dollars. So like GBP, GU and EU have a lot more to work through before tapping us into any zone. Just as you can see, EU obviously not as much. GU we do have room to work, but UJ it's already really fucking close, and so is GJ, really fucking close. So we will see what happens, but as a whole, I'm looking to short GJ. Sorry, these names keep leaving me. Pardon me, but yeah, it's a really nice supply zone here. There's not much I can really push above. As you can see, we had this inducement. Price clearly wanted to reject the fuck out of it. It's just slow market structure. More inducement formed here, and it's about to tap us in. So we will see what happens. I am half risk on my brother's funded account on that little challenge that I'm starting. So I'm taking this and this trade on the funded accounts. Unfortunately, I did not take this gold trade on the funded account. That would have been fucking immaculate. However, don't win them all. It was just a really, really ballsy trade. Anyways, UJ shorts and can we come back? GJ shorts are honestly what I'm looking for. They are clean, and it just seems to be what price wants to do. Like you can take a look. Hopefully, the 15-minute we get a little bit more of a rejection here with a bigger wick, I guess you could say. But regardless, this is a really nice setup. It's textbook, to be honest. It's so mechanical how I trade that it's not I won't say impossible to fail. Like I take losses. I'm not a fucking unbeatable or whatever. The market can beat anyone. That just, like you have to accept that. You're never going to fully outsmart the market. But yeah, obviously we've only got a few seconds left. We'll honestly watch this. Realistically, I would like to close below. Can this work with me? Close below this. I don't think we will. It's 10 seconds, but regardless, the 5-minute is clean. 5 minutes like slightly rejected it. It's coming down. You can say sellers, buyers are slowing down. See, huge buy up to our zone. Starts to slow down at the inducement. Starts to slow down. Starts to slow down towards our zone. And now it's just clean. Up, down, up. Hopefully get a little bit more down, or it just taps us in. Regardless, these are the two setups I'm looking for. It's just nice. With GJ, I usually do look, what's it called? For say the 30-minute to tap us in, then scale to the 15 and watch a 15-minute close bearish instead of setting a limit. From there, you can then take your position off of a market order, not limit. Yeah, you might miss a few RR, but you market order after that 15-minute close bearish, stops to the highs of the wicks, because obviously we've rejected the zone, and it just gives you a little bit more confidence, you could say, within taking the trade, because you're not relying off of it has to reject from my limit order or whatever. But yeah, that's just a continuation or confirmation version of this. As you can see, like I said, I wanted it to reject a little bit, come back down. That's what we're getting. And that is my daily outlook on the day. So GJ shorts, UJ shorts, and we're just shorting all round. EU and GU shorts. From the high time frame to the low time frame, that is what it's telling us. So hopefully we get an even better end to the week. This is probably my best trading week ever, simply because of this fucking trade. Like I've never caught a leg like that. Well, sorry, I have, but not that clean. Anyways, this today is presenting a nice amount of setups, and I really, really like it. So yeah, as you can see, we are now coming down even further. More inducement, guys. It is that simple. I've done this plenty of times before. Like I told you, wanted it to come down a bit before our zone. Look at it. It's coming down, showing buys are slowing down. Anyways, stay safe for this afternoon or London, New York session, whatever. And hopefully we get a good end to the week and a wonderful start going into next.